Greetings, Local 163 family. I am the host today of Let's Talk About It, our podcast at Local 163. And Local 163 meaning Continental, Detroit Axle, Detroit Diesel, JL&L, Oakwood, Purim, and of course, General Motors Romulus. Here today we have
Dan Ryder
and
Pete Potts.
It's real important for these two guys to be here today. We'll get into that shortly. But one of the things I want to talk about is Labor Day. It's coming up real fast. It's real important for our entire local to show up. We have a bus. We'll have people here driving. We're welcoming handicapped. Kids is welcome. We want to bring everybody out, show the world, because that's what we'll be watching, the world. We want to show the world the importance of Labor Day. So, like the normal host, John Carter would do, I'm jump right into it. Negotiations, updates for Romulus. Do we have any updates, Dan, Pete? We can start with Dan.
So, yeah, we have updates on some of the negotiated items that we won in the local contract. We have our cornhole boards are in. We have met with the shoe vendor actually today, and we nailed down some dates to get the shoes started with the shoe truck, brick and mortar store, and online shopping as well. We also got our TVs are in. We have our toaster ovens are in place. We have our 4 added microwaves to the GRX area, break area. And that's just a short list of some of the updated items, but we're working on that list and chopping it down.
Well, let me ask you a question. So, if I order a pair of shoes, can I have them sent to the plant and I can just pick them up at the plant?
Okay, and the answer to that, Cleo, is no, you cannot. So it will only be an option to order your shoes and have them shipped to your home. You cannot have them shipped to the plant.
Okay, will there be a link, QR code or something?
So there will be a QR code that you can scan with your camera on your phone, and then that'll take you to the link to order your shoes. So you can order them right from your phone or get on a laptop, tablet, however. Or the shoe truck will be coming to the plant, yet to be determined on the dates. And then, like I said, we've got 3 brick and mortar stores, one in Sterling Heights, one in Redford, and one in Toledo. That's also an option. You will be able to use your whole amount of the voucher, which is $150. And just to give an example, if you have a $120 pair of shoes, you can also use it for inserts and socks as well to use up your full amount. Or you can use $75 twice for 2 pair of shoes, but you can't use the full amount of the voucher for your shoes.
Nice. Turn it over to Pete. Skill Trace, anything going on with the items that was negotiated?
Yes, all our bikes, all 7 bikes have been ordered. Don't know the delivery date yet, but we had to go through all the itemization of what the bikes can have on their toolboxes, certain tires, quality of seats and things like that. So we got all that stuff nailed down and the order was placed, I believe, about 2 weeks ago. The other thing is the hand carts that we were awarded, 2 hand carts per area. They are in the plant. The millwrights did pick them up and put them together. We had them labeled for each area so that each area will be getting 2 of those hand carts to be used by all shifts, not to be claimed by anyone, to be shared amongst all of the trades in that area for day use. The other thing, the cornhole boards, those items have been gotten by us. We have them ready to put them in the areas that they're going to go into. Can't think of anything else right off the top of my head, but right now those are the items I know for sure that are ready.
Okay, and I'm looking forward to challenging anybody in cornhole. I don't even know how to play, but I'll play anybody in our plant. And again, I'm gonna keep it John Carter style. We'll jump right into the heavy hitters of the plant. Redistricting. So recently, it actually started this week. I talked about it at the last union meeting. I want to go on the record, stating what I had to do. I mean, it was tough to look these guys in the face and say, hey, unfortunately, due to the numbers in the plant, I have to remove 2 committee people plus their alternates. That was one of the hardest things I've done over the last 2 years, was to look these guys in the face, knowing that they put in work, knowing the dedication that they have for the membership. And me personally, I hope they continue on to serve the membership. Our numbers will go back up and we'll be able to get back to the amount of committee people we had prior to us falling well under 1,000 people. But with that being said, and I'll come out on the floor anywhere and talk about it with any group of people, any one person, it's an open book up there. But I do want to ask, let's start with Pete this time. So, first week, how was the change? Because if those that don't know, Pete Potts took over District 1, that was Eric Savitsky's district. How are you adjusting to the change first weekend?
I'll be honest with you, it's been a challenge so far. I'm a straight shooter. I don't have any lying in me. So I'm an honest guy always. So let me just say that before I start talking, because I don't know what's gonna come out of my mouth when I speak. Sometimes I know the truth comes out of me every time. So I will say that when I ran for this position, I ran on the premises of being a skilled trade committee man, because that was the majority of the people that I represented. And I did that with the full intention of doing my very best at being the best representative that I could be for the people that I represent. So with that being said, I've been doing this for about 5 years now. I have quality in my district. I have scrap in my district. When I first became a committee man, we had other areas like the crib and shipping and receiving. So it wasn't a whole lot of people in my district outside of the skilled trade classification. But what I have been doing for the past 5 years is paying attention to Cleo, Dan, Dale, LaShawn, Eric, Ron, all of those committee people who represent the district that I have now, and watching them and learning. But now that I'm in it, I will say that so far, for the couple of days that I've been doing it, it hasn't been, as overwhelming as I thought it was going to be, because like I said, I'm walking into new territory. But I know all of the members of my district just from being a engaging, person. So I'm looking forward to, representing you guys, in and out, on a daily basis, learning as we go. Because this is a we thing, guys. This isn't about just me. Absolutely. This is about us, doing this together, and I'm a result-driven guy. So I believe in getting results by any means necessary. So I'm looking forward to this new chapter. It does take away from what I've been doing as far as just spending all my time with a small group of people, which is the skilled trade membership. So now I have high feature assembly, I have high feature machining, and I have high feature GSC. And I have the help of the shop committee, Cleo, and everyone else is going to help me to succeed, because we will be successful.
And I'm sure this experience, once we get back to you just being a strictly skilled trades rep, because that's what we actually need, this experience is going to make you sharper. It's going to sharpen your tools that you have when you go back and just being 100% skilled trades representation. Dan, you want to say anything? Because I know this not as new for you, but you got a load of people that you got to represent now.
Right. So it's not new to me, because when I had the engine side, the amount of people I have now, roughly a little under 200, I was carrying that load when I had a high feature V6 engine and assembly and trades. I do represent trades on second shift. So as of right now, I represent all of second shift. That'll be GSC, the whole clean room, all the trades, and GRX machining. So all we ask is that you guys, follow the process of submitting your committee calls with your group leader. And once they put them in, just give us, a little opportunity and a chance to come out and address your issues. With us having the whole floor, it will sometimes take a minute to come and see you, but just, trust and believe that your committee calls will get answered. And just to piggyback off what Pete said a little bit about him leaning on us, I mean, we all lean on each other to support the membership, so that's all I got.
Okay, so can I ask a question for you? Real,
Absolutely.
just a quick question so we don't run out of time here.
Absolutely.
When I approached you about taking over a second shift, were you surprised, or Pete, were you surprised?
No, I actually saw it coming. I know that, we're looking forward to the future. And the future means that high feature V6, the sooner it goes, the better we are, for the future. So, I saw it coming. I didn't know exactly what was going to take place, but I knew some changes would be made and I would have to, adapt. I kind of knew that was coming, so I was preparing myself. So, no big deal. I love 163. I love the members. It's easy for me.
I do want to say, LaShawn, Yusuf, Eric, Marvin, like I said, they did a fantastic job. I appreciate them. I hope they continue to work. Now I want to shift a little bit. Black Lake has been a topic of discussion. How can you get to Black Lake? Well, I generally like to talk to the union reps. Everybody have their way of getting their name on the list to go to Black Lake. Talk with your union rep. If you want to go to Black Lake, but I'll tell you now, you need to be involved with Local 163. We're trying to grow this place. And coming up, we have a golf outing. We have a bowling league starting up. I can tell you, by me personally, my team, we came in like 4th, 5th place, but I think we was the best team to bowl. But we'll talk about that later. There's flyers out in the plant. I think there's a golf outing coming up. Pete?
September 26th, please come and join and support us. It's to support breast cancer awareness and the UNCF. It's an annual golf outing that we do. It's ran by UAW and Salary. So come and join us. We got flyers all over the plant. You can get information from anyone in the shop committee and myself.
Also, we have some I'm gonna call them OGs, the ladies and men that's retiring this month. If you know someone is retiring, make sure you give them some good words, send them on their way the right way. They put in a lot of work here and we want to send them on their way. They are the reason why we're here and we want to continue that on. We'll have gold cards. We're working the process out for the people that's retiring for gold cards for them to return to the plant with no issues. Also, the next SAP, the Special Attrition Program that General Motors have, we do not have a date on that, but we have a sub-council coming up, and hopefully we can get some information and bring it back to the membership. Also, we have a new electrician in the building. Pete, what shift he's gonna be on, and do you have his name, if you can speak on that real quick?
Yes, Michael Holmes. He just transferred in from Toledo. He'll be on day shift.
Okay.
And real quick, all of our manpower moves will be taking effect on August 25th from the reduction and the re-rate for skilled trades, that is. Skilled trades only I'm speaking on right now.
Okay, real quick, did we lose any skilled trades with this reduction they did in the plant?
No, the retirements are taking care of that. We got 8 retirements coming up.
Okay. Well, with that being said, we can wrap this thing up. You will see us out on the floor. If you want to see me personally, get with your committee person. If you see me out on the floor, everybody has my number. I think Pete or Dan wrote it in the bathroom wall. You know how they do. But can't wait to see you back out on the floor. Have a good day.